Here we go. It is day 16, and I'm going to call it the horse jockey day because Trudi said she is going to treat Skara like a horse. Because they're horse jockeys and they have a stable where they train horses. Yeah, good luck with that. But it was interesting though, also because she apparently does some of the hands-on work. Like she actually made the bridle. I was kind of impressed with her craftiness, though there's something else that it makes me maybe concerned, impressed, questioning, but we'll get to that shortly. Welcome back to the Secret Chapter Society, and we are diving into day 16's debrief. Okay, so we have a goat-esque climbing like reindeer who's standing on top of a pole. I can only imagine what that looks like. But really, it's like what is it? Oh, parkour. It's like reindeer parkour. Okay. I mean, goats parkour all the time, or yeah, even regular goats, not just the cliff climbing goats, but apparently he was doing his best interpretation of a cliff climbing goat. Now, not goat as in like, you know, the goat, but as in like, bleh, that kind of goat. So we have Trudi, who, you know, has been dealing with this situation. And, you know, Skara sort of, kind of, teeny tiny bit, almost outsmarted her by wrapping the two goons up with the lead, the rope. And this is where I was kind of concerned, you know, what was, you know, thinking happening there. So we've got Skara wrapping that around the goons. Trudi is just like, huh, okay, that's okay with me, because now you're tied up too. And then, lo and behold, who shows up? Dafydd. Yes, indeed, he shows up. And why did he think this was a good idea? Why did Juniper think this was a good idea? I don't understand. He's got her tied up with her scarf. Like, that's going to keep anybody tied up. No. Like, if you've worn a scarf, you know scarves, they slip, they slide, they don't stick, they don't stay. But Trudi, she had a right to already be like, dude, what you doing here? Like, I don't believe you're here doing me a good deed. I already think you've switched sides. But she's trying to play cool. Cool as a cucumber, because that's her style. That didn't work very well for her. But the good thing is Juniper has that Santa memory, so she knows that she can sing the song, the spell song. You know, the one that puts people to sleep, the one from Santa's memories, the one he used on her just about 10 chapters ago. Okay, maybe not quite that many chapters ago. So she's using his song, and it's a super helpful trick. And I'm betting this is something Santa uses all the time, because everyone's always trying to spot him. So if you can just make everybody stay in bed and stay asleep, or fall asleep hiding behind the tree, and it's just naturally that you would fall asleep anyways. So it's a really good natural spell. So I like that she was able to use that, because clearly Skara was not getting himself out of this situation. He really tied himself down. But Trudi almost caught on to it because of Dafydd again. Dude's got to work on learning some things. So let's go. Trudi almost figured it out, almost got free. 236. Let's see, what did I mark? Because I made a big point about this. And see. Oh, right. Okay, so Carnegie composed himself for the big delivery. Very well. Here it is. The key to the whole affair is the fact that nothing works without Juniper. It's almost true. Only she can control Skara and what's inside his saddlebags. That's where the almost part comes in. They have some kind of magical link. Again, fairly true. You can do whatever you want to this beast, and it won't make any difference. I don't know about that. Eventually, it won't even be able to fly unless Juniper is close by. That's stretching it. So Trudi reached into her bum bag. That's her tushy, her bottom, but it's her bag. I don't know what we call them here. I can't remember because fanny pack. That's what we call them here, which fanny is another word for tush, for bottom, your seat. We don't say the other word because that's just not impressive. Okay, so she reaches into her bum bag and drew out an apple, which seemed way too big to fit in the bag. I had to put a magnifying glass because I'm wondering if this is a clue. I'm very curious about that. Because, what? She's reaching in at, look and see my notes here. Now I'm wondering if she can, if she came across magic before. Did she already come across magic? Because this is saying something really peculiar here. So she starts, to eat that apple. And then she becomes suspicious some more. And then Juniper starts singing. And Trudi saw Mr. Carnegie had his fingers. Now, this is where she shows that she's not all that smart because she doesn't do the same thing. I don't know. I think if I saw somebody, if I was in this situation and I saw somebody singing and somebody holding fingers in their ears, I probably would do the same thing because this gives me a clue. Something's going on here. I don't know. Maybe she's not as smart as I keep saying she is for a villain. So, they get this all underway. The song successfully works. Trudi falls on the floor, sound asleep. But of course we know that may not last for very long. We don't know how long that lasts. So we have no time frame on that. So they decide that they need to get it moving. She jumps up over onto Skara and tells Dafydd to go back to the house because Duchess will protect you until we get back. She says, she thinks that Miss Trudi won't try anything on Santa Vigil night. Too many people in the park, and anyway, I think she's probably learned her lesson. Wishful thinking, wishful thinking. I do not think so. Day 16, by the way, chapter 16. I do not think there's too many people because I think she could probably infiltrate that quite easily with her own people and nobody would know any better. But my question for today, because that's not all she said. She said that Duchess will protect you. How will Duchess protect Dafydd from Trudi or the Truddets before, during, or after the Santa Vigil? That's my question. I don't see it. Unless, again, she's magical.